Go be a good race. And they have started. So as you can see, they're matching to the text as Adam is the worst part of Metroid Fusion. And as they head to the climb, the first trick of this run, as we call it, so as you notice, they're shooting right before they land on any platform. This is a spin cancel, and it lets them land and accelerate a few frames faster. It doesn't sound like much, but it does add up. So now both runners are on their way to pick up the missiles. As you can see, Mickey just picked up 2 missile tanks. This will help add damage to Arachnus. Now, Arachnus, I think it's 16 missiles for Arachnus to be killed, and you can go in the fight with 20 after you defeat the eye door. However, in 100%, the fight is harder. Oh, Mickey missed the red X. Well, it's gonna be a longer fight for him. Well, as you see, as Mickey picks up the second energy tank, you use a second missile, or first missile to destroy that block, and you have 1 less missile. So if Arachnus rolls where your missiles don't work against him, he will you will waste missiles and potentially have to farm, which Mickey will definitely have to do. As you can see what Crunchy did and Mickey attempted to do, if you shoot 2 missiles and hit a KrunchyLex on the same frame, it counts both for damage, as and we call this a double, and a very nice thing to learn to destroy KrunchyLexes faster. As you see, Mickey just picked up a missile tank. Normally, most runners in any percent don't pick up that tank as it's pretty slow compared to other tanks later. However, in 100%, since you need all 100 items, you pick this up and it makes Sector 1 a lot easier to run through. And now as we get into Sector 1, we start the lull and Adam points you where to go everywhere for the next 40 minutes of the game section of there are 5 large atmospheric stabilizers that you have to destroy, and each one takes 3 missiles. So with any percent, you only have the 20 missiles to go through the entire sector and hopefully pick up some missiles for the 3 of the 5, I'm sorry, stabilizers and the Idor, while just killing enemies. So it's tight missile management. However, in 100%, it's a lot easier due to the fact of the 5 extra missiles that you gain from the main deck. As you can see, Mickey now has 4 missiles after destroying that with a very good health cap, which means he definitely will be able to pick up more missiles. But Crunchy has less health and probably won't be fully restored by the time he gets to the pirates. So this means he has to be much more careful managing his missiles. And no, I was mistaken. He was able to grab a few X. And what Mickey's doing here is the easiest beam 4X to double missile, do the positioning of the platform. I believe he got a double on that. And as Mickey had done, and now I'll talk about as Crunchy is getting to it, the charge beam is a very powerful beam in this game compared to other games. Normally it takes 3 missiles to destroy a stabilizer. As you can see Crunchy doing, you can jump into the stabilizer, get damage boost to jump back in, and if you shoot the charge shot just right, you can completely destroy it instantly. This is due to the fact that the charge beam has 3 parts technically, 2 parts of the main beam and a flare that comes out right in front of Samus's arc cannon, and then altogether this does added up damage to about 26, which allows you to destroy the stabilizer, which I think it has 25. And MickeyGnou enters Sector 2, and from the initial map scan it looks pretty small, but in actuality it's one of the largest sectors in this game. And here we have more Plot and more Adam, and Crunchy on his way. Oh, and there Mickey was able to land a very tight trick of shooting those 2 missiles. It's easier if the Zora, as the red things are called, are crawling away from you, but the time frame is significantly shortened if they're crawling towards you. And Crunchy gets it too as it turns around, and now Mickey has the bombs. Which are very useful for exploring at first, and this is the first deviation from any percent as they start to collect more items. Such as this missile tank right here. And KrunchyLex has the bombs. He's not that far behind Mickey. And Mickey goes for a trick where that bomb block is on a timer and it will respawn after a few seconds. And normally, you know, you just go down, click at the item and come back up and then bomb the block. However, if you bomb it and then if you're fast enough with your fingers, you can morph, go back under, pick up the item and come back up, and you can make it through before the block respawns. It's tricky to do, though, to the fact of as you, time still goes on as you pick up items, and the bomb block spawn timer is also still continuing as you pick up that missile tank. So you need to be fast, and Mickey has getting some pretty good idle RNG. Now Zazubi there is completely relying on RNG. If it's 4 phases if you get every shot and missile correctly, and with the first 3 phases he can jump, or total between all 4 phases he can jump between 3 or 12 times. 3 if you're especially lucky, around 6 or 7 average, and 12 if you're very unlucky. And I didn't see Mickey's count, I was looking at Crunchy's. Yes, Mickey's going for 6 now, which... Oh no, he faked us out. Probably due to the fact that he died to it last time. I'll explain double missiles again. Double missiles work to the fact that if you can shoot 2 missiles just right, that they land on the same frame of a Core X, or even a Beam Core X, it'll count both for damage, so you could quickly add up damage. And yes, Crunchy got a double there. And as you get more and more missile upgrades, it gets harder and harder as the cooldown period between missiles increases, and also the speed between missiles change. So it's hard to learn the timing of that. Let's see, is Crunchy gonna go for it? No, he's waiting it out as well.
Hello.
Hello.
I heard you need help.
Oh, I don't mind. Speaking to someone. So far, it's going really well. At first, it was very close, but Mickey started pulling ahead.
Oh, nobody died to Sax. That's a really good start to this race.
Yes, both waited it out.
That's a good idea. Mickey, in his last race, had poor luck with Sax. I think he's become wiser and decided not to skip Sax. Seems like Mickey's got a pretty big lead against Crunchy. Wonder if Mickey can hold on to this lead. So right now for the runners, I don't think there's any huge issues that they're experiencing. It seems like, okay, there's a huge issue. It seems like...
And again.
Mickey, please. Oh, and he lets the ouch crawl through. What? That's probably the most annoying ouch that I've seen ever in that room. I was gonna say... I don't remember what I was gonna say anymore.
That's alright, we can talk about Ceres now. Now, I explained about the beams being 3 parts and the total damage it adds up. So Ceres has 50 health, and as I said, since if you land both parts of the beam, charge beam, and the flare, it does 26. If you have the great fight, you could two-shot Ceres.
Whenever you get hit in the first round, like Mickey did, it always makes me wonder if you actually connected all 3 parts. Because if you are unlucky enough, you could actually have one part of the beam go through or past the head and tink on the body.
Yes, that seems to happen to me all the time.
Yeah. So, and I think it's if you shoot a little bit too late, or if you let Ceres hit you before you shoot. Yeah, issues like that can happen. But Mickey having no problems at all with Ceres, even getting the double-double. see if Crunchy will experience problems with that ouch. Okay, he gets rid of it. Good on Crunchy there. He's gonna gain a little bit of time on Mickey in that room. Mickey deciding that electrified water is good for his health.
Oh, and it seems like the other
new
race is going to be added
challenger.
on.
This will be really interesting. I wonder if either of the runners coming up here will be able to catch up to Mickey and Crunchy. I hope not, but we'll see. Crunchy getting the first shot just fine.
Herc might be able to catch up. I'm not sure about RedCloak. I don't know what his PB is.
Oh, Crunchy getting the bad pattern. He'll have to wait here if he wants that two shot. He's gonna be a little bit more patient and get the shot here.
There he goes.
Yeah, if you're hanging out on the left, like Crunchy did, then the pattern where he goes right is your bad pattern, and then it's the same on the other side. If you're hanging out on the right, then, you know, yeah.
Oh, it looks like the second race has started. Well, maybe. And there we go. As you can see, Mickey's pulling ahead more and more of Crunchy. As Mickey now unlocks the green doors, he will make his way to get the super missiles. And say hello to the hardest boss in the game if you're doing a 0% run, Bob. Yes, we have two different races going on right now. We have MickeyGnou and KrunchyLex on the top, and HerculesBenchpress and RedCloak on the bottom. Two separate races. And Mickey was able to get the data spark, which is pretty difficult to get. And now Mickey fights Box. Box isn't that hard of a boss, it's just a very major annoyance. If you just position just the wrong way that your missiles tank, it's very common to see that happen. Well, Mickey had a very beautiful fight. Let's explain it again. Well, as Herc gets some very bad RNG for idoors. With the double missiles, with hitting the Core X at the same time at the same frame, you can also just the idoors. It's a lot harder than with against the Core X's. And oh good. And unlike Mickey, Herc did not forget the Red X and only go in the fight with 9 missiles. And now Mickey's on his way to Sector 6, which is the not worst sector, but the most annoying, as due to the blue X that are there that will try to attack you and cause about 50 damage apiece.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So we have two separate races. Seems like Hercules is playing against Slideshow.
Yes, I believe this happened last time with RedCloak's race. It's definitely on his end.
Oh, Crunchy having some difficulty with Box trying to get that sweet spot. Box's hitbox is very small.
It's very annoying.
Yeah, it is pretty annoying if you can't find the right if you can't find the sweet spot. And also, what is equally annoying is that if you kill Box far away from where he will jump off the screen, it will take him a long time for him to leave, and it will cost you a lot of time. Fortunately for KrunchyLex, he was able to kill Box as far right as possible, getting that really short death animation. Meanwhile, Mickey having another encounter with SAX, and I hope Mickey's not going to relapse or something. Let's see how well he does here. He's gonna
Yeah, what?
Oh no! Please.
Oh, Mickey!
Mickey obviously shaken from the last time he encountered Sax in his last race where he died, forgetting how to handle that room. Fortunately, this is 100%, and he has a lot of E-tanks, and he's able to survive a hit.
He's pretty close to picking up that blue X right there.
As you can see on Mickey's screen, we found out that KrunchyLex can download your pirated weapons and gear.
So, only the one time.
So it makes me wonder if Samus is the RIAA and the Space Pirates are the pirates from Pirate Bay. Samus is out to recover all of this stolen stuff.
So the plot of Fusion and the plot of Metroid Prime 2 echoes?
I can't say for Echoes because I've never seen it. But,
Oh, but yeah, at the very beginning, when you first see Dark Samus, you get thrown in the Dark World and Dark Aether, and then all the Ink Stillage stuff.
Mickey having a decent escape from Sector 6. The room that Mickey was just in is notorious for being kind of trolly in that the puffers often get in your way and knock you back. Fortunately for him, he had little resistance leaving that room. Crunchy is not that far behind, I don't think. Maybe about 2 minutes, 3 minutes behind.
I would say that.
Yeah, it can eat. Oh, T-Shine Spark. Yes, good job. Quick thinking on Crunchy there to do a Shine Spark and break those blocks. Otherwise, he would have had to run back.
Man, Herc's Idor RNG is just killing him today. He had extremely bad RNG on the Arachnus Idor.
Are they playing English? I think they are. Yeah, his split's been red for a while now, so he is pretty behind his PB. But as far as racing goes, he's very much ahead of RedCloak. And as you can see, Mickey is on his way to Sector 5, where he will not forget to pick up the ice missiles. Meanwhile, Crunchy thinks it's too warm in Sector 6 and he needs some cooling off with the blue X's. Crunchy once again representing the RIAA and trying to destroy the thing that is illegally downloading the various suits. Oh, could not get the point blank shot on the second cycle here. He's gonna have to.
And you think he pseudoed into the main core?
Yeah, it looked like he did pseudo. Pseudo does a lot less damage than your flare charge. Maybe not a lot less, but still
12 less.
Yeah. Basically, MegaCoreX can be killed in 4 shots if you do point-blank shots. Otherwise, he has 100 health, I believe.
That sounds about right.
And it will take a lot of shots if you don't use a point-blank charge. Yeah, the key to fighting MegaCoreX is that you don't want to spin jump when you get inside its hitbox, because spin jumping makes you start a pseudo screw attack, which does less damage than a point-blank charge shot. From what I understand, a pseudo screw attack's damage is equivalent to a charge beam shot. So, and that upgrades as well. Like when you get wide beam, which is the next upgrade, your pseudo screw attack will be equivalent to the damage of a wide beam. But,
according to the task video site, it actually does less damage.
Oh, okay. It might be because of like the parts in it or something like that, but
That's true.
yeah. So, but in general, your pseudo screw attack gets stronger as your beam upgrades, but is not stronger than a point blank charge shot. As you can see, Mickey trying to get through this puzzle room here. If you saw what he was doing, he was not forcing, but waiting for the X-Parasites to spawn into different monsters. It's a pretty interesting mechanic in this game, and if you were a casual player, it might take you a while to realize what's going on. For example, this slug here will become a X that will make that thing grow. I don't know what that thing is. Which will allow Samus to freeze it and do a speed booster.
I believe it's called a Kaga. Okay, I don't know. And now it's almost time for everyone's favorite event in this game.
As you saw, Mickey did freeze something, so that means he does have ice missiles. He's not going to pull a secret key here. Meanwhile, Hercules bench press, navigating through Sector 2, picking up the bombs upgrade. And he will head down to Sasami. You know, the announcer, PA lady in the game is very informative. Just letting everyone know that there is an emergency, but her pronunciation of words can be kind of weird. I think she's saying Frankerzy.
I believe so. Now the real question is, do you know the Frankerzy song that goes along with this?
I do.
Good. I have no idea what it is. Or how to afford that. So you can serenade us as it comes up.
Maybe. I'll consider it. Maybe I should get on my piano and play along.
I mean, feel free to.
Holtzmer busting out the lyrics to everyone's favorite song in the game. Sing along with me if you know the words. I'm actually not gonna sing along. But if you can guess Mickey's time, you are an awesome guesser. However, if you can't guess his time, then you are not an awesome guesser. Decent runners will average between 420 to 430, mid 430 up down. So I'm kind of giving you a hint as to what Mickey's time will be. So far, Mickey's looking really good. If he gets a 0 beam Midor here, he'll have a 430 something for sure.
So far, 3 over 4 runners have not died to the pancakes.
That's great. Oh, Mickey, you can still stand on that, Mickey. That's still high enough. Come on, man. Mickey showing a little bit of uncertainty there, but he gets a 1 beam, so he'll have like a mid 420 on this fight here.
$428? $427?
428. Not bad. It's a good time.
Yeah, 428.
Meanwhile, Hercules bench press shooting missiles into the hole of Zazubi's mouth. I think he decides to get devoured while he's at it. I think he was showing off a little bit there and got caught in it. Gets the first double, and will make an easy second double with the sweet spot. Good job.
Crunchy now has the ice missiles. So no secret key being formed yet. No, Crunchy, what are you doing? It's slower to get that.
Yeah, typically you'd want to get in this room when you do have power bombs, so that you don't have to bomb all of those blocks and then bomb again once you pick up the E-Tang. But as you know,
Oh,
some of
Herc's
these
going for
runners
sock
are-
skip.
Oh, I have no issues with him doing it. He knows it by heart.
Yes, and he does it.
He does it almost all the time in 100%.
Oh! RedCloak tied to the pancakes!
Oh no! The score! A Pancake 2 SAX, Samus is 0. Will RedCloak continue is the question.
No, he forfeited.
Oh man, that is a shame. Just 19 minutes into the race, and we have a death. I blame Phazon Knight for mentioning earlier that there have not been any deaths to pancakes. Coming up on Mickey's side, he just picked up the wide beam and stopped the emergency in front of Z, but the computer is like, hey, we found some life forms. Please check it out. And Samus cannot say no to Loverboy Adam, so she will check it out. Meanwhile, KrunchyLex is about to trigger the event that triggers me. Unfortunately for RedCloak, he is going to forfeit, giving Hercules the automatic win so long as he gets that 100% after his run. Oh, Mickey. Beautiful impossible strat. I forgot that Mickey does that. If you saw there, he made good use of the wall jump that the game cripples you with, and manages to wall jump just in time for the stretchies to spawn and freeze them and use them as platforms.
I am never able to get that.
It's a pretty difficult trick. It's why it's called impossible strat. Mostly because there is a particular runner who would always try to do it and then just said, this is impossible. And therefore, he just dubbed it the impossible strat. There are two alternatives to that room. One is where you do a very high wall jump and you do a shot cancel or a jump extend onto the platform. And the other one, which is the intended method, is to wait for the stretchies to spawn and to freeze them and use them as platforms. As you can see on KrunchyLex's side, the timer has started and he's about midway through Emergency. Once again, if you'd like to take a guess as to what time he's going to stop the countdown, and if you can get it correctly, you are a good guesser. And if not, you are a bad guesser. Judging by his time, though, I would say that he is getting in the low 4-minute, probably high 350 something, if he's not getting through here quick enough. He's already... Yeah, he should have already been in the Core X room. Those side hoppers can be trolly. If you don't freeze them right away, they have tendencies to jump in ways that you don't want them to jump. I don't think Crunchy landed any doubles, so... Oh, he did land a single double. A low 4-minute wide beam. Crunchy. Meanwhile, Hercules is on his way to fight Ceres. As we mentioned before, Ceres can be killed in 2 shots if the runner is accurate enough with their charge beam. He gets the first shot with no problems at all. Oh, Hercules is gonna have a hard time guessing. Oh, perfect. I'm not gonna say perfect. I'm more like lucky. So the pattern that Hercules had to get through is the Hercules. The pattern that he had to get through is the pattern in which you don't know what's coming afterwards, and he had that 3 times. So he must have been really frustrated to see 3 of those jumps, because the last one was a total guess, and he was lucky enough to get a decent pattern for that. Mickey taking a long drop down that shaft there, and had to climb up, and it took him a while to climb up. Your footsteps? I think SAX is nearby, but I don't see her, so...
Possibly. Oh! Single beam shot? Oh.
I saw
Might have been
something.
around.
Mickey being a good guy, not forgetting to pick up that power bomb tank. It's very interesting because I have known some runners who forgot that particular power bomb tank, even though it's right in front of their face. Yeah, because you're so used to skipping it in any percent that you just forget to pick it up, I guess.
It's not an 80% tournament, it's a 100% tournament.
That's right, but a lot of these runners have any percent experience, and they, I think a majority of them run any percent more than they do 100%. I don't... Is that high enough?
Oh, barely.
Oh, no! Did not kill the powerbomb barrier. So he'll waste the powerbomb there. Let's see how he handles this puzzle room.
Better than I did in 2 races ago.
Yep. No problems for Mickey. He successfully froze the Ripper in between the crumble blocks. Right in the middle. Meanwhile, Crunchy having to oblige Adam and check out the living things that Adam detected.
Should always say that animals in Super Metroid. It's the only humane thing to do.
I mean, can we kill one at least? Can
Which
we
one?
just like meet in the middle and kill one?
Okay, wait. The Dakra or the Yetakun?
The baby thing, because that takes a while to get out. Oh,
Yeah,
Crunchy.
I would accept that.
Oh no, Crunchy not getting the shine break. I think he was a little bit too far to the right. He'll have to navigate through the shaft here. He froze that stretch. Okay, good.
Oh, that was
Made
close.
use of the jump extend.
Now Mickey's going back to the ship. Everything's fine. Nothing will go wrong, right? Or not.
Who keeps turning out the power? Seems like BSL forgot to pay the electric bill.
Herc asking in chat if he can stop. No, Herc. You still have to finish this race.
Oh, is that too high for Mickey? Oh my gosh. Mickey jumping the gun just a little bit. He will be stopped by those powerbomb blocks on his way back. Was impatient, and he at the very least did not break the bottom powerbomb block. But as long as at least one block is broken, it should not waste him much time. Bonk.
So Herc's on his way to meet Bob.
Herc may have some tendencies here and try to skip Bob. Knowing Herc and knowing that he already won the race, he'd probably do it anyway. That's my guess. Yeah, look at him. Look at him, I knew it. I hope, Herc, that you leave this room without picking that missile tank up. And you get locked into 99%. Herc showing off the out of bounds strat for the 0% bob skip. Is a strat that was found fairly recently, I think. Almost a year now. And that strat is what made 0% RTA viable.
I need to learn that strat.
Luckily for Herc, this is not a glitchless run. Mickey
Really good to
making
fight.
short work of everyone's most hated boss. They played this game casually.
Crunchy now picking up power bombs.
Decent fight for Mickey. I think he got one double, but that's about it. Oh, Hercules unable to get the perfect fight on Box, but he's able to recover. Although Box was a little bit to the left, so you'll see him crawl around for a little bit, costing him a few seconds there, but he's racing no one. KrunchyLex opting to pick up that red X there for some refill.
Pulsemore calling you out on dying to Nightmare.
Oh, I just did that to imitate Pulsemore strats.
Emulators.
Looks like KrunchyLex is going to try the Kadoom strat. Let's see if he can get... No, the slug fell. He's going to climb up the ladder here and do Ghetto Kadoom strats.
Yeah, he's not going to get the... I don't think he's going to get the speed booster, right? Oh!
No, he was a little bit too far to the right. You don't have to run back, just firebomb. Thank you. Alright, and now everyone's favorite boss, because it is a pushover and all you gotta do is hold R and press B. Netori, which takes 48 shots to kill. As you can see, Mickey has a lot more than 48 missiles, so he's just gonna spam missiles here. Occasionally dodging plasma beams. Unable to get the first double there. No doubles there. Wait, he did get doubles. Wow. He must have been like a task machine or something. I think the setup Mickey did for the doubles was pretty odd, but he managed to get them anyway. Seems to be no signs of slowing down for Mickey. If he's lucky, this could be the 110 run for him. Crunchy is going to have a lot of work ahead of him if he wants to catch up. Meanwhile, Hercules is on his way down to meet MegaCoreX, but before that, he'll have to meet somebody else. And that somebody else is the other Samus. Mickey taking a hit from the blue ice, but this is 100%, and he has 5 E-tanks, so it's no big deal.
Herc about to encounter Sax in Sector 6.
Let's see if Hercules bench press can pull a Mickey. I would have to say Herc should be forfeited here because that's a terrible bomb pattern that he put there. I don't even know what it's supposed to look like. Oh no! No! He pulled the Mickey, but in another way. Jumped way too early. I think a few commentators mentioned this in previous races, where if you get out of that morph ball shaft that you're in, and you jump out way too early, SAX will shoot downwards at you. So you have to wait for SAX to take like 1 or 2 steps before you can peek out and then jump up. Hercules, he's a veteran runner of this game, so you know there was probably no panic there for him, and understood that he has a lot of health if he just manages to get out.
Now the real question, is Mickey gonna pull a Pulsemore and do Nightmare Space Boost?
Knowing Mickey, probably not.
No.
Something about Canadians and being safe and taking the safe route all the time. Let's see if he can break this block here with... Okay, no problems. And on the other side of the screen, KrunchyLex on his way to fight Yakuza. Oh, Herc trying out fancy single wall jump strats there and doing jump extends. He's gonna try it again. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. Deboost off the buffer there. Nice, good job. Although that's not gonna save him any time because he had to reset the room.
Well, he's just showing off now due to the fact that RedCloak.
Yeah, he's definitely showing up really swag tricks that you could pull off. He's gonna do a wall jump here. Oh no! No! No!
Oh, Herc!
That's what you get for showing off.
Crunchy about to start.
He
Yakuza.
jumped onto the missile tank, and Samus's hitbox was so far down that it would have been a frame perfect promo block jump for him to get out. And on top of that, he got the missile message, so he doesn't know exactly when that window will disappear and regain control over Samus. So it was just like lose-lose for her there.
Oh, Crunchy having a... I don't think... Yeah, he didn't do enough damage to move on past the first phase.
No, not. Mickey showing off the power of 60 frames per second. Nightmare has very interesting visual properties when the game is played at 30. When the game is displayed at 30 frames per second, you just don't see him at all sometimes.
Now, I don't know for sure, but do you know how many frames Plasma Beam is inside of Nightmare's face before it tinks?
I'm sorry, can you say it again?
Do you know how many frames Plasma Beam is inside Nightmare before it tinks? Is it like a set amount, or is it just kind of...
Not very much. His face actually blocks the plasma beam. I don't know. I know that wide beam is actually stronger if you were able to deselect plasma beam. Wide beam would be stronger to use against Nightmare.
Oh, it must be only like 1 or 2 frames then before it is cancelled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about Fusion. You get the very powerful beam that does damage per frame, and then the next 2 bosses cancel out your beam after like 1 or 2 frames.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the developers intended for you to use missiles there. If you were wondering how long does it take to kill Nightmare without missiles, take a look at any one of the 0% runs and you can see how painfully long it is. Crunchy having issues climbing up here and breaking up the vines. You will encounter SAX another time.
Just like I thought he was gonna light the bomb to attract the SAX right below him. But I was mistaken. Oh.
Thank God for that Varia suit, huh? Oh no, Crunchy, get down. There you go. Crunchy's setting up for the cleanup there by breaking that powerbomb block early. That way, when he gets through that room after he's picked up Screw Attack, he won't have to plant another powerbomb there. Meanwhile, all the doors are now active for Mickey, and he is able to go wherever he feels like. Alright, let's see how KrunchyLex handles Nettori here. Shouldn't be an issue. All you have to do is just mash B.
Mickey trying to be fancy and then just missing the beams.
Alright, Herc unlocking level 3 doors. Is that level 2? Level 3.
Level 3, because green doors are level 2.
Interesting to note that Herc's timer has been red for the longest time.
It was like red when he was entering Sector 5.
Yeah, I don't know if he stopped splitting or he's just really far behind his PB. Hercules bench press. Not forgetting to pick up the ice missiles here. No secret key tonight. I really hope. Oh! Okay, no. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about something else. But I really hope that somebody pulls a secret key someday. And
In this tournament or just in general?
in this tournament, yeah. I don't want to be the only one in a tournament setting. Oh, Mickey dropping the Shine Spark. He'll have to reapply a Speed Booster in this room here. And picking up the Power Bomb as intended by the game. Do you think Crunchy has any chance of catching up or winning?
I honestly don't know. It's extremely hard to die in 100%, and
Oh, I mean, you know,
it's
any one
possible,
of
but it's
these
extremely
runners could
hard.
surprise you.
No, yes, it's possible, but it's extremely difficult. Unfortunately, I don't think Crunchy will be able to catch up. I just think Mickey's just has too much of a lead. And, can do more of the tricks.
There was always the off chance that Mickey might forget something.
Yes, that is possible.
Meanwhile, Herc's screen is flashing red. Does he have low health or something? Oh, it's emergency in Hercules. Once again, if you want, you can guess Hercules Benchpress's time. If you guess correctly, you are a very good guesser. If not, then you're a poor guesser. And you should work on guessing better.
His emergency split's already red, so I wonder if he is using Japanese splits.
It's
Or if
possible.
he's really far behind.
Japanese splits. Japanese is about 3 minutes faster RTA, so it's possible that he's already behind because he's using Japanese split. But at the same time, it's been a while since Hercules used Japanese splits because he is now a 0% runner, and 0% runners use English, so he might just be that far behind. Hercules showing off how it's done in regards to freezing that side hopper on the floor. Freezing it and using it as a platform. No 430 for Herc, but if he's lucky, he can get that 420.
Best time.
So of the 3 runners, Mickey posts the better meltdown time. Mickey getting a 4:28, I believe. Crunchy with a 4:12 or 10.
Actually, I think it was like 4:08.
Yeah, something like that. What's that? Lady saying something again. Something about entries and
Need frequencies authorization.
Mickey getting the good start on box X, Xbox, box 2, Xbox 360. Oh, just 1 missile shy of the perfect fight. Not bad at all, though. Meanwhile, Crunchy having difficulty getting through the first phase of Nightmare. I think he's too high. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's taking a few missiles. He's just a little bit too high. He may see a 3rd cycle here in this phase of Nightmare. His face is not even red yet. Oh, he's having difficulty stopping Nightmare, and when he does, the hitbox is not directly in front of him, so he's gonna have to reset here. This might be 100%, but Nightmare just took out half of Crunchy's max HP, so he needs to be really careful here and get the lure properly. Okay, that should be high enough for him to do spam missiles there. If he's lucky, he can end it right now.
Oh, there you go. Mickey getting the 3 Metroid glitch.
Mickey dancing with Metroid swim team here, causing lag everywhere.
60 seconds to isolation lockdown.
It makes me wonder why they couldn't just eject all the other sectors with the X parasites in it. Similar to how this sector was ejected, or this portion of the sector.
Very good question.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first parasite was identified in the main deck, and it was already contained there, but Adam said, hey, go check it out. And then Samus checks it out, and it just spreads. This is all Adam's fault.
I didn't even notice Crunchy did not pick up the C-Tank on the trip down.
He must have missed the shot on his way down. Missing that shot during your first visit here requires you to go get Gravity Suit and come back to pick it up. Because you cannot jump that high without Gravity Suit. And you can't use wall jump or freeze anything because there's nothing in the way. Herc's trying to get the early power bombs here. Keep an eye out on Herc's screen. He is going to attempt to pick up power bombs out of order. He's going to keep going. I think he's going to go. And what he's going to do is a series of jumps while keeping the Shine Spark so that he can Shine Spark through the power bomb barrier. It's a very tight window. Oh no, okay, he gave up. That's a shame. I was really excited for that.
That would have been very awesome to see.
Yeah.
But sadly did not happen.
While the game says that you did acquire a power bomb, my take on it is that the power bomb tanks and the missile tanks that you see lying around the station are ammo, right? But the actual power bomb is contained within the data points. Think of it as how do I explain it?
Picking up a grenade for a grenade launcher, but not having the grenade launcher.
Exactly, just like that. I can get some swift rage, parentheses, what face, parentheses, baby rage, in chat, please. Ridley is really loud. If you're a headphones user, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Mickey.
Oh, not lagging out the screen.
Yeah, he got a decent kill there on Ridley. Could not get doubles right now. That's not a double either.
I don't think that was.
No doubles for Mickey. Although in his defense, this is one of the harder core X's to get doubles on. Mickey officially in cleanup mode. You'll see him navigate throughout the sectors. I believe it's Sector 1, and then Sector 3, and then Sector 4, or something.
1, 3, 5.
You just forget afterwards.
6, 4, 2, something. Muscle memory just takes you through it.
Alright, as you can see on Hercules' side, he just finished saving the animal, so he's going to go back down to Sector 5 because there's a data point there that Samus can use to download power bombs. Interestingly enough, there was another data point closer to her that Adam totally forgot about, and it was the data room in the main deck where you pick up missiles for the first time. I don't know why Adam just didn't let Samus go that way instead. Oh, Herc? Okay, Herc's going for the RTA strat here and not doing the Shine Spark. It was found out recently that doing the Shine Spark there, the Power Bomb Shine Spark in Sector 5, is actually slower than just going down and walking by about a second. Mickey showing off not so awesome pause buffer strats to make sure he doesn't get into the next room. And there's a Shine Spark up here to pick up any tank.
Crunchy now picking up the fusion missiles. Oh, according to Polesmore, that elevator is blocked off by an enemy. One of the barrier enemies. To the main deck.
Well, I mean, Adam could, like, do something about it. That's not high enough, I don't think, for Hercules, so he may have to use second power bomb here.
So yeah, here's the good question. You know, you go up to the main deck and power shuts off because of Arachnus, whatever. How is it repaired? You just have a computer on a ship. The only other thing besides the animals.
It's the animals that repair them.
The animals. The secret benefactors of Samus.
Wasn't there some kind of repair enemy in Super Metroid?
A repair enemy? I have no idea.
An enemy that fixes things?
Oh.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm probably thinking of another game. Ah, you know what it is? I'm thinking of Shag Tool, but he's not a repair enemy.
Oh, the Diggerbot thing, shit.
Shack Tool. Oh, Hurt, unable to get the speed jump there. He'll plant the power bomb as soon as he enters this room. Slightly slower than the speed jump, but it's no big deal. Mickey just finishing up cleaning Sector 1 and is now in Sector 3. Shack Tool is best tool. That's all I have to say about that. Please don't kill. Now you see the work robot is different. The work bot has a microphone in its face that you have to yell, "Put me through," to get the work bot to move. It listens for those specific words.
Or the zero mission work bots that use to shoot in the face to even move.
They haven't installed the microphones on the zero mission work bots yet. At that time, it wasn't until Ridley gave Mother Brain an upgrade and gave everything else an upgrade. No issues with cleanup here for Mickey. Oh, you get to see a really cool trick coming up here for Mickey, where Mickey will do a space boost across a large room, and he'll maybe consider carrying it into the next room, but he wouldn't have to. It all depends on how saucy he feels. Keep an eye out on that. Meanwhile, Crunchy is about to fight Xbox X2 360 degrees. Not getting the optimal first round on it, so you'll see Crunchy here spending a little bit of time with Xbox.
Safe struts.
But yeah, it is very difficult to get that hitbox on Xbox. Jeez. So many boxes and X's and hitboxes.
There's too many X in general in this game.
Xbox has the smallest hitbox of all the bosses in the game, and it's very difficult to get the sweet spot in there for the perfect kill. But KrunchyLex manages to dispatch Xbox and is now finding the Corex to pick up that wave beam.
Now Herc's about to go face Yakuza.
Is that how you spell successfully? I think so. Where are we? Hercules finishing off Yakuza, getting that space jump. Meanwhile, Crunchy ejecting a piece of the Metroid asteroid. And there's so many words just are so close to each other in this game that it's so hard to say Crunchy have to deal with the dialogue here. And yeah, I don't think at this point I don't think Crunchy will be able to beat Mickey. But like I said earlier, Mickey may forget something and forget to check that he has 100%. So he'll have to be really careful here. He has a strong lead. I would suggest that he check his item count from time to time. He's gonna go for the space boost, I think. Yeah. Do it. He's got the height.
Oh. At least he made it into the room.
Wait, is Crunchy ahead? Because Crunchy was just in that room that Mickey is in right now.
Oh, Mickey!
So there are two ways to get through those speed booster blocks. One is to do a space jump, like Mickey is doing right now. And the other way is to actually do a Shine Spark diagonally so that you break those two blocks and not go all the way up. You don't want to go all the way up, because if you do, you will go into the next room. And you don't want that to happen.
And then you have to do a nice loop all the way back around from Sector 1. Crunchy going in to fight Ridley.
Oh, I can hear Ridley's screams through Crunchy's monitor or screen. Alright, let's see how many times it will take Mickey to get the Power Bomb of Death. The killer of PB runs. Oh, nope. Oh, second try, not bad. Just remember, if you hold right, you'll have a good chance of getting it. Herc getting stopped by baby key hunters. No danger of dying for Herc either. He has a lot of E-tanks. Herc deciding not to freeze the thing. Oh, fancy, Mickey.
Oh.
That is a huge time waster because you have to reset all of the platforms here. So space boosting out of this room can lose you a lot of time if you don't get it. However, space boosting into the room is a free shot. I mean, you can't Shine Spark anyway. KrunchyLex taking care of Ridley and is now officially in the cleanup mode. You will see KrunchyLex go through Sector 1 first, that he's already in. Clean up a few items there, and then head down to Sector 3. Meanwhile, HerculesBenchpress is being talked to by Adam. He says that he's having bad nightmares and he's asking Samus to help get rid of his nightmares. Let's see if Hercules does Nightmare Space Boost here. Oh no! He gets knocked off. He's gonna go for the back. Oh, I think he might do it. I think he might do it. Yes, Herc, you are my man. Oh, oh.
Oh.
That's about as far as anyone can go besides Baltimore. And the reason why is because when you transition through those rooms, the game for some reason likes to force Samus down onto the ground, making the Nightmare Space Boost very difficult to do if you don't have the timing precise. As you know, there's only one other runner in this tournament. I'm sorry, not one other, but only one runner in the tournament who's able to pull it off consistently. I think 2 of his 2 runs he was able to get it. I don't know the name of the runner though. Scotty or something like that. Oh, how nice of Baltimore to keep track of Scotty's accomplishments. Hercules bench press, foreshadowing bad things in the chat. I'd like to know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. He messed up the E-Tank. I'm 100% sure. That's my guess. Oh, okay, no. What? Come on, Herc. You can't do this to us, man.
Fake out.
Meanwhile, Mickey having difficulty in the Ripper room. I don't know if he's going to reset the room or not. He will. If your name is Eagle, you laugh at anyone who has difficulty in this room. Eagle will tell you all you have to do is just space jump.
If you're Eagle, you laugh at anyone who has trouble at all in any room. Eagle's too good.
Hercules bench press making short work of Nightmare. Getting the first double, nice. Getting the second double, nice. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the setup for the third double was a little bit too low, but 2 out of 3 doubles is still pretty fast, and I don't think either of the other runners managed to get that many doubles in that kill there. Meanwhile, Mickey just about finished cleaning up everything. He will have to go through... What is that? What's the name of that boss? That dumb boss. Zasby. Yeah, to get the demo spark, and then he'll be on his way to main deck to pick up one last powerbomb and finish the game. Meanwhile, Crunchy just finishing up Sector 1. He's going to go through the secret passage here. Please, Mickey, stop spamming missiles. Do you know it costs the Federation a lot of money to make those missiles, and he's just wasting them? Those are Federation taxpayer money that you are wasting right there.
So I didn't see if Mickey had checked his items to see how many he had, but
He did not, but he seems to be confident. Just so you know, as soon as Mickey gets in the navigation room, he is locked in at whatever percentage he has. So it would be a good idea for him to check his items before continuing. Although he does need one more item, it is a power bomb tank in the main deck. Oh, drop into space jump there. Mickey going for the shine spark. Ah, he tried to do what Herc was doing earlier. Alright, it seems to me that Mickey is confident and he's going to enter this nav room and lock himself for that 100%. But the game is not over for Mickey. He's got 2 more bosses to fight. Oh, Herc having some issues getting up to... okay.
oh, missed out on the shine charge.
Yep, so Herc will have to do a speed booster here. This text, man, it just hurts my soul. I wish that the new 2D Metroid game that's being released, what, in 10 days, does not have unskippable text. Oh, Crunchy.
Oh, Crunchy.
Those are speed booster blocks. You'll have to speed boost.
No, I agree with you. If it has text that's not skippable, I will be very annoyed. Although it shouldn't have any. Unless they make Samus speak to the baby Metroid. I would hate still.
So Crunchy's showing a little bit of what's the word? I don't know the word. Crunchy's showing off that he is kind of still new to 100%. Some bomb blocks can be destroyed with screw attack. Wow, okay. Mickey getting that triple double. Very nice fight for Mickey. Easy peasy.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination planet
Planet Franker Z.
Mickey was not able to get the speed booster, and he just drops off. And for some reason, it just made me laugh. I was expecting the speed booster to hit as soon as he goes off, the platform, but he just like goes straight down instead. For some reason, it's really funny to me. So Mickey, on his way to escape,
You think he'll go for Pogo?
I think he'll try to save the animals before he gets on the ship. Oh, and the wind spark for Mickey there. He pressed A before he pressed right. He meant to do Shine Spark here. Oh, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it.
Oh, Mickey. Mickey, please.
Could have easily Shine Spark. Is that just teasing us?
I don't think anyone's gone Pogo in the race yet, right?
Who knows? Herc's still playing.
Well, he's talking in chat about forfeiting. Because he has to leave.
Oh, Herc apparently has a hot date, and I mean, why do you need a hot date when you have Samus right here? Like, Mickey's drawing questionable things on his screen with super. I just saw that. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, Herc has Samus all to himself, and Samus is available pretty much any time Herc wants to play with Samus.
Warning, no entry.
No, I don't know. Oh, Herc decided. Oh, this is one of those strats. I think Herc. He mentioned earlier that it's faster to be inside Xbox's hitbox, spam missiles that way. This is a take on a.
Is he just trying to die for his date, maybe?
I don't think so. He was trying to prove a point here that killing box inside.
Hercules.
As you can see, getting any Red X or Core only refills 500 health,
No entry without
and not all of your health.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
That was Herc's homage to a particular runner who said that it was faster, much faster, to kill Xbox while being inside his hitbox. If you were playing anything other than 100% as you witnessed, you will have died before you could even do half damage.
Fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down. 60 seconds to isolation.
Crunchy got the space boost into the room, or got to the door at least, but didn't go in the room.
Oh, getting through a door is the hard part.
I mean, he didn't even shoot. He just bonked into the closed door.
Oh, and the wind spark. Fortunately, all he has to do here is just shine spark back. There you go. It looks like Herc's stream froze.
He didn't forfeit.
I don't know what's going on with Herc's stream. All right, we're gonna switch the audio over to Crunchy's side here. I'm not sure what happened to her. So the chat's speculating on what happened here with Hercules bench press. Maybe the hot date pulled the power cable. Oh, Hercules on chat to explain what's going on.
He still hasn't forfeited, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, he doesn't have to be streaming as long as he's still racing on SRL. He can still technically win as long as he gets that 100%.
Oh, yeah, he timed out in the... Meanwhile, Crunchy just went through the hardest sector to clean up. Sector 4.
Yeah, the SRL rules. Oh, no!
Oh, Herc.
Everything crashed according to her. Okay, so oh man, Mickey almost getting the 110. I was hoping for the Mickey getting 98%.
Oh, Mickey!
No! What did he miss?
I have no idea. Oh, Crunchy. Oh no.
My head hurts.
I didn't even pay attention to the when he absorbed SAX. Oh man.
My head hurts.
Oh, Mickey.
I don't think Mickey saved.
He didn't.
No, he didn't save. Oh no! Oh, if Mickey decides to run it again, Crunchy has got a 1 hour and 52-minute lead on Mickey.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So Herc's timer is running, but the demo is playing, so I'm not sure what's going on at this time. That is a strong 98% time, though. 1-9 could possibly be the 98% world record.
This race. I'm gonna go. I have to watch back to this video later and see what Mickey missed.
You know, as commentators, it's kind of difficult to keep track of what the runners are picking up and missing because, especially in the four-way race, or in this case, three-way race, it's really hard to stay on top of all of the runners. I blame chat for not.
Okay, so Hercules said in the Discord, someone was downstairs messing with the breakers in his building.
Oh man, that's a shame. No, RedCloak does not win. I don't think that he forfeited.
They're gonna have to redo this race.
They may have to reschedule the race, or I mean,
so
RedCloak could technically unforfeit right now, and if they wanted to continue, then the race would continue. But I don't know if that'll overlap, you know, other racing streams that we have scheduled. It may have to be a reschedule, or it could be a double forfeit in which both runners get a loss.
Yeah, it would definitely overlap. Plus, Herc has to go to that hot date.
Oh yeah, and Herc's got the hot date.
Oh man.
So can Crunchy be the only runner in this four-way race to complete 100%?
I don't know if he's checked his items yet. Hopefully he does.
This is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this before. Well, I have seen the death by pancake, so we'll push that one aside. But electrician knocking out your power, getting the world record 98%, and then it all hangs here on Crunchy. Crunchy now.
Oh yeah, Herc forfeited.
Okay, so it's a double forfeit for the Hercules bench press versus RedCloak match. I think that there might be a reschedule, but like I said, it could be possible that they'll both take the loss. I don't know if that's possible, but I don't know.
Oh,
We'll see.
Crunchy.
Oh, Crunchy having to reset the room. It's times like this where you wish you had Spider Ball. Speaking of Spider Ball, in 10 days, you will all have Spider Ball in the new Metroid game. Alright, it would do Crunchy a huge favor. Press start and look at his items right now. Right now, like right now.
Oh,
Otherwise...
Crunchy, you don't have to... Yeah.
Otherwise, this may also be a double forfeit. I really hope sometime between now and the navigation room, Crunchy presses start.
He might after the last
Verify.
power bomb.
If Crunchy gets 99%, does he win?
That's fantastic. Unfortunately, no.
Oh, Crunchy decided to go the long way.
Did Mickey get fish tank? I have no idea.
There you go. Confirmo.
Did he have everything?
Press start.
Did he have everything?
I took a quick look and it looked like yes. Unfortunate for Mickey. He's gonna... I mean, unless Crunchy soft locks or something, Mickey's gonna end this race with the L. Putting him down to 0-2, I think, is his record, or 1-2. Not looking good.
Xerneas, no. We don't want any more soft locks or forgotten items or anything.
We need a winner. We have 3 losers. KrunchyLex is the hero that we don't deserve, but we need. Or is that backwards? Hero we don't need, but we deserve? Hero that we don't deserve, but don't need? I don't remember the quote.
I have no idea. The hero we didn't need, but the hero we deserved.
Something like that.
I just googled it.
This is a 100% tournament, as you can see in the middle of your screen there in blue font. Metroid Fusion.
Oh, yes,
KrunchyLex checking again, but that check will not help him anyway because he cannot go anywhere but to the observation deck.
How much in these races? It's been interesting.
I want to say that I am. Oh, careful! I want to say that I have the worst luck as a commentator because when I commentate, stuff happens, and they're not good. There's always been a death in my casting. I feel like I am George R.R. Martin, where the person that you expect to win is actually going to die. Crunchy doing it the old-fashioned way, taking care of the SAX. Oh, he misses the second shot. Please do not soft lock. Okay, good. Going up really high for that double attempt. Unfortunately, it was not. Okay, he doesn't have room to set up the double anymore. He's gonna have to finish this off with singles. Yes, that was Game of Thrones reference. My favorite character in Game of Thrones is King Joffrey. Best character. Please don't tell me what happens to him. I'm only in season 1. Or, yeah, season 1, episode 10.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination.
I doubt with that amount of health that Crunchy would try for Pogo.
I wouldn't risk it, honestly. I had the win in the bag.
That's true.
I would not risk anything.
if he had looked at the stream at all, or even looked at chat.
Oh, Crunchy going the wrong way. Oh, Crunchy decides he wants to go back up and try that again. Alright, let's see if we can get the low height here. Oh! And does a wind spark a la MickeyGnou. Maybe he's just reenacting Mickey's supposed victory. Oh, he tries for it. Alright, all it takes now is just a few shots on Omega. And this will be CrunchyLex's victory. We can confirm all the E-tanks, 250 missiles, and 74 power bombs. Yes, CrunchyLex does have 100%.
And according to SRL, that's a 11-minute PB.
Nice, good job for Crunchy. If you were a betting person, you betted on CrunchyLex, and the Vegas odds for CrunchyLex was something like 450 to 1. Put $2 on that, you would have won $900. But unfortunately, there are no Vegas odds, and this isn't a bet. CrunchyLex is the winner. All he has to do now is continue the text, wait for the credits, and we need to confirm that we do see 100%. So what do you think? Is this 100%?
Well, we already confirmed it was 100%.
I mean, I might have been seeing things.
99.9%. Now we have to guess his time, though.
Oh yeah, we can guess his in-game time. Now it's time to guess his in-game time. If you can properly, correctly
Oh, and he
guess his in-game time, then you are a good guesser. Otherwise, please learn how to guess.
has joined the commentary channel.
Oh, he did. Congratulations. Oh wait, I don't want to say it yet, but I'm pretty sure you did get 100%.
Preemptive. Congratulations, Crunchy.
Yep, this is a preparatory congratulations. But we need you to advance the text. Or not?
Crunchy? Crunchy, please. The suspense.
Suspense is killing me. Please advance your text. There you go. Crunchy said 1 second and he will be on commentary channel in just a little bit. Is Crunchy here to talk?
Oh, he went out. He came back in.
Something about Discord not detecting his mic. Let's see if we can get that fixed real quick. Meanwhile, I will look at the schedule here for speed.
Next is LADX tournament at 6:30.
Link's Awakening DX at 6:30. So they're in about 15 minutes. Link's Awakening. If you like Zelda, I know Zelda's pretty cool with all those swords and gadgets. Definitely stick around. My favorite Zelda is the one where Zelda has the talking hat, and the talking hat is actually like Gandalf or something like that. I don't remember the story completely. It's like a mashup between Lord of the Rings and Zelda. I asked this question before, and I'm gonna ask the chat again. Of all the Zelda characters in the Zelda universe, who is your favorite character, and why is it Navi?
Oh God, no.
All right, we reached the end of the credits. And we are going to confirm that we do see 100%.
124.
Not bad. Oh, please. Okay.
Oh man.
Good job. Good job. Let's see if Crunchy can. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, Crunchy is unable to get his mic fixed, so he will not be available for interview. Although I know that he is very excited about this win. And I feel pretty sad because I did mention earlier the only I'll probably say this in quotes, the only way that Mickey could lose is if he forgets something. Oh,
Commentator's
wow.
curse.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
And yesterday I was like, hey, JC's health is low. It would be a shame if he died to a pancake, and not like 1 second after that he died to a pancake.
Good job.
I'm really good at commentating, guys. You know, if you are a speedrunner, if you are in the tournament, you know, and you would like to have strange things happen, please choose me as your commentator, and I will make it so. But GG to KrunchyLex, getting that 100%. Because it is a 100%, he is the winner, despite having finished last. He will improve his record of, I don't know the record, but you know what, I can check.
What, his PB?
No, his tournament record. It's standings. KrunchyLex will improve to 2-1, and Mickey will get a 1 and 2. Current standings: Baltimore at number 1 with 3-0, Eagle at number 2 with 3-0, RedCloak just getting this. Actually, no, RedCloak and Herc are not. I think they're going to reschedule. So, but officially, RedCloak is number 3 with a record of 1-0. Scrub Butts, Monkey, 2-1, and everyone else seems to be 1-1. And Sonorous 0-2, Null Driver 0-2, JC 0-2. But once again, GG to all the runners. This is very reminiscent of a particular GDQ 4-way Super Metroid race. That one time where many people died and one came out victorious. Did I say Scotty 0-2? Scotty 0-2. I don't think the bracket or the standings have been updated yet. So as of your second game, Scotty is 0-2. But that is all I have. I don't know if I can stall for you guys any longer. 9 more minutes until the LADX race, so if you are hurt for some of that Zelda action, just stick around. Maybe make yourself some popcorn like I did. I was eating popcorn the whole time. And enjoy some of that cartoony game. I like the music in the file select screen for LADX. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hello.
Crunchy.
I'm going to break Windows 10 over my knee.
This is why I don't have Windows 10.
Also, hi.
Congratulations on your victory. How do you feel?
Surprised. This is the first time I actually ever do a race where I'm watching chat and chat delivered, because it seemed like it was a madhouse in there.
Yeah, as soon as Mickey's end credits showed and his completion showed up and it said 98%, everyone was going crazy. And they were hoping that you would get that 100%. And you did. So your record improves to 2-1, I believe.
Good. That means I get to get stomped by really good players later. Sounds like a good time. Although on the downside, that means that Mickey has bested my 98% tournament record, because my very first match, I actually got 98% as well.
That is a shame. You no longer hold the 98% world record. Sorry.
Dang. Oh well, maybe someday.
So we don't yet know who you'll be facing off for next week's set of races. Do you have anyone in particular that you want to race?
I have no idea. I'm actually a bit hard pressed to. I have to pull up the challenge. Actually, I'm not sure what the standings are as far as who I'd be facing off in Swiss.
It seems like you could be facing off against Manitobi, is my guess.
I already raced against Toby though. Can you race the same person more than once in Swiss?
I don't know.
Otherwise, Scrubbusta and Monkey both would have 2 and 1.
Yeah, you'd probably race one of them then.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure in Swiss you don't face off the same person more than once, but I don't know. I'm honestly still don't quite understand how Swiss tournaments work. Okay, Zonorous is pointing out that there's a rule in Swiss you can't face off against the same person more than once, so that answers that. Thank you, Zonorous.
Thank you, Zonorous. I believe Zonorous is Swiss, so he would know about it.
Right from the source.
But yeah, any plans to improve your time as the tournament progresses, or are you comfortable with where you're at?
I would very much like to hit the sub 2, but obviously there's a lot of sloppiness, especially in dealing with Core X's, and God, the giant at Core X just messed me up. I was having a horrible time with that. So if I can get sub 2, that'll make me happy, but then I'd like to get closer to 150 if I could.
That sounds good. But yeah, I mean, that win definitely puts you up there. I don't think you'll be eliminated anytime soon. Swiss even people. I don't.
I'm not expecting to make it to the whatever the single elimination rounds are. Is that what happens? Like the top few make it to single elimination later? Is that what we're doing?
It might be like top 8.
But yeah, it's single
or
elimination.
like it could be just a full bracket with the seeding depending on your rank in the Swiss stage.
Possibly. Oh, Scotty asks. The PB was in game time. My old PB was an hour 30, so this was a 124, I think it was, and it was which would have been and it was a 7:03 7 minutes and 3 seconds RTA. So I'm pretty pleased with that.
Nice.
Pretty good PB.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all that I have. Congratulations once again. It was definitely unexpected. We thought for sure Mickey was going to win, but Mickey pulled the Mickey. Can I say that now? Is it too soon?
Well,
And blew the win. But once again, congratulations, and
thank you.
I hope you have the best of luck for your next race.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to hope we get some more practice in before then as well.
All right. With that, I will be out of here, and in about 4 minutes, or maybe sooner, depending if the runners are ready for LADX. Stick around and watch some of that. I know I will be, because I like the music of LADX.
I know I will be, because I'm actually commentating this race.
Nice. But thanks again, everyone, for watching, and I will see you next time.
Thanks for watching, everybody.